Welcome to the Living Big podcast, where we're all about embracing life to the fullest. Hey, I'm Marlie.
And I'm Kylie, and we're thrilled you're here. We explore how to pursue our passions, nurture meaningful connections, and inject some serious fun into our lives.
We're here to show you you're not alone.
And we want to do what we can to ease the stresses of everyday life and help you in your journey of living big. Hi, and welcome back to Living Big. We have so many new faces, so we thought it was time to dive in and get to know us a little bit better.
Absolutely.
I think it's going to be an awesome time because we started this podcast this year in January.
Mm-hmm.
We've grown a lot. We have a lot of new listeners, a lot of new followers, and we started this whole thing around the idea of us being two besties who are having awesome conversations. And we started thinking maybe other people would be interested in hearing and contributing. And so far, that has been so awesome.
Amazing.
You guys have contributed such amazing thoughts.
Yep.
We have learned and grown from every single one of you. It's been so fun. And we just wanted to do a fun episode where you get to know us a little bit better.
Yeah.
So, a little background on our friendship in a nutshell. We were first mission companions, and then we were roommates in Provo. Frenemies.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say enemies.
No, definitely frenemies.
But frenemies.
That is absolutely how I would describe it. Yep.
Then to besties. Now, all in a 9-year span, right? Which is crazy to think
Close to 10 years. We will have known each other for 10 years.
about. In March.
In March. We got to do like some sort of
I know.
anniversary podcast episode or something.
10 years. That's literally insane to me. But as of right now, a little over 9 years.
Yeah.
So today we're going to play a little game. This is a super fun game called We're Not Really Strangers. This is the friendship edition. They have a couples edition. This is not sponsored, but I just genuinely love their stuff. And it's a really fun way to dive a little bit deeper and get to know your friends and just kind of like have fun.
I love that.
That's not just the regular, scrolling or chatting or whatever. It's a fun way to kind of get concentrated. So I'm very, very excited.
I'm nervous.
I am too, honestly.
I'm like, I feel like we talk about deep stuff quite often.
All the time.
But it's usually it stems from like things that happen in our life.
Yeah.
And that we talk about. So having a prompt outside of that is going to be really interesting.
It is really interesting. But the whole design behind this game is to help us learn that inside we're all the same, right? And to just connect on a deeper level. And I bought this game to connect with some specific people in my life. And then I also got the couples edition and I've played it a few times and it's genuinely so fun. Played it. You just literally sit around a table and answer questions. But some of them are funny and some of them are like deeper. So I really love it. It has different levels. If you play with 2 players, you alternate asking questions and answering each question. You start with level 1, you go up to level 3. You have to answer honestly. Level 1 is perception, which is kind of fun. How you perceive your friend and how you see each other. It's also a test of how well you know each other. And then you just say the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
So if you guess incorrectly, then the friend can tell you, hey, that's not actually legit or whatever,
Yeah.
Level 2 is about connection, who you really are on the inside. And it's asking the rarely asked questions that help you really connect on a deeper level, which is awesome. And then you reflect. So we're going to have some fun.
Hopefully we're still friends after this.
Yeah. I hope so. You'll watch our friendship literally dissolve right here.
Crumble.
No, I mean, I don't think that's why they created it. But
Yeah, I think we're
we'll
good.
see.
Okay.
So there's 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So I'll start.
Okay.
Level 1, perception. So I'll ask this to you and you answer.
Okay.
Okay. What about my style is undeniably me?
Ooh. I think whenever I think about your style, I think of like sunny. And I think it's just so happy usually and fun and usually very colorful.
I like color.
Yeah.
Last year I tried to like put some more like, what's that called? Neutrals. And I just, I didn't feel it. I'm like, I want the yellows and the pinks so yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Just sunny and colorful.
Love colorful.
Yeah. Just
Love
bright.
Okay.
Okay. I'll pick one as well. All right. This is another level 1. It says a wild card. Both players write down an Instagram bio for the other. 30 seconds, share, and then bonus, put it as your bio for 24 hours.
Do you want to do it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Kylie's Insta bio. Kylie and England, look for the good. Sunshine, wave, camera, pod mic. Wife and mama. Love it. Serial entrepreneur. I was going to say serial killer. I was like, ask me about my latest hyperfixation. Hey, that's actually so legit. I'm like, we switch around a little bit too much, probably. Ooh.
Well, isn't that the whole idea? Is you like lots of different things. Yeah.
I do.
Okay, and then you wrote for mine, wrapped up in curly hair, toddlers and babies. Oh, that's so true. And a good book. Okay, this is so cute. I'm a cool hot mom who's embracing life to the fullest. That is so good.
But I had it all as one paragraph.
But that's so cute. And then she put a little book and a little chick hatching and a bow.
Yeah, they didn't have anything for curly hair, you know?
They have like a little squiggle, but I don't know if you want
that's the bow. I was like, it's like hair.
That's so cute. I love it.
I love it. They're both so fun.
I know. They're both cute.
Who in my life do you think brings out the best in me?
Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of people that kind of come to my mind. Okay, it's a toss up between Hiram and probably Coley.
Oh.
Because Hiram, obviously, he's your husband, and I feel like you both have really good conversations, and you kind of like help hold each other to like accountability and higher standards for each other, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But not in a way that makes it seem impossible.
Yeah.
That's how I see that, at least. And then with Coley, obviously, what is that thing?
What?
No.
I can't handle that feeling.
What do we do? Give me that. Come here. Give me that shoe. Janet!
We were scared of that from the mouse last week.
It's so fast.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to puke.
I don't want it to get on your carpet, though.
It's fine. I can wash. It's a ruggable. Thanks for you got it. I'm so sorry. I'm so glad it didn't land on me. Oh my gosh. Thank you for saving my life. I'm so sorry. I think I'm going to keep that in there. I'm so sorry if that breaks everyone's eardrums.
You need a warning.
Oh, you were about to get sweet here. Every time.
Look at this.
No.
Look at that.
I thought you were going to say there was another one.
No, but look at there's a spider web.
Okay.
Ew.
You just saw me absolutely come unraveled. The mouse wasn't phased. The spider, that could have killed me. So.
Well, I don't know what it was, but it was black and it was fast.
It was kind of big.
It was bigger than I was okay with.
I'm excited to watch the video back because he was like in the middle. Oh. So I wonder if you could see. I'll just zoom in on it. I can't though. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him ever again.
Ooh, it's so eerie.
Spooky.
I'm so sorry.
This is our first October episode, so here's the spookiness. Thank you so much for saving our lives.
I have had lots of experience killing spiders for Kylie.
When you said, what is that? I was like, what do you mean?
I thought it was like a fly, but it had really dangly legs. And
it was very large and right there.
Yeah. Why did it have to land here in front of us? It could have landed it anywhere else. I know.
Please say that doesn't mean there's more.
I feel like usually when I see spiders, it's a one-time thing. Okay. Ugh. Okay.
I was looking at you. Okay. Wow. I feel stressed.
I have the heebie-jeebies. It's like in my head.
I feel super stressed.
Okay. Let's take a breath. We got the like adrenaline shakes.
Get my shoe.
Yeah.
It was like
moving. Woo.
Okay.
Okay. So toss up, right? Between your husband and Coley. Coley. Because obviously you have to learn new things in order to be her mom, right?
Yeah.
And so I feel like that forces you to figure yourself out and learn things and and be a certain way, and then you notice things. I feel like we've had conversations about this, even how you like notice stuff and you're like, I don't like that, and I want to do it differently. So I think one is more obvious than the other, but they're both very good.
Yeah, I think they both stretch me a lot. And what I will say is my family always called Hiram the Kylie whisperer, because he just like can speak to my level and like calm me down and everything. And then with Cole, I think there is so much like self-discovery that comes along with having a kid and trying to figure that out. So that's really sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right, I'm gonna grab from like the middle.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Because I
didn't know if I switched it.
All right. All right. What do you think I strongly dislike that most people obsess over? Do I need to pick another one?
Maybe, because I don't feel like you like strongly dislike stuff that like people obsess over. I feel like you like things that other people like.
The answer to this for someone other than me would be Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Right? That would be the answer that people are like, oh, they obsess, but I obsess over Taylor Swift.
Right.
So
that one doesn't really work. Pick another one.
Okay. How many unread texts do you think I have right now?
That's a good question. Right in this very moment, because we've been recording.
Yeah.
I think you normally read your texts.
Okay.
So I'm going to say 2.
I have 0.
Okay.
0 unread texts. Emails, on the other hand, I have 98 unread emails.
Oh, that's not bad. I have like 3,000 emails.
Igor sees that occasionally and it stresses him out because he's like, I can't have any notifications.
I used to be that way, and then I came home from my mission and my email was like
all muddied up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried the other day to go down a rabbit hole.
Is there a way to bomb your email and just like blow it up, destroy everything in there, and then start over?
I don't know, because I tried to go through and get rid of the stuff that didn't matter. And
Still
I
have
was like
the
14 gigabytes in of deleting, and then Google was like, something went wrong.
And then it undeleted everything?
Yeah, they're not deleted anymore. It took me like, an hour.
I had my phone do that with the photos. It undeleted a bunch of photos that I put up, that I deleted. I think you're good.
Okay. Just checking.
I know. It's fair.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought I think you always read your notifications, but I was like, I wonder if you had a text right now.
No, I didn't.
But I know you respond to people, so that's that. Okay, let's go to level 2. Okay. What do you need to vent about right now? Permission to let it out.
Oh, geez. I can't wait for work to be over. It's killing me. Oh, I just feel like this is all I talk about lately because like I just complain about it constantly. I love my job. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love my job. But at this point in my life where I realize that this job is not what I want to do for the rest of my life and I don't want to climb the corporate ladder kind of thing, it's just not for me. If that's for you, great. But that's just absolutely not for me. I don't feel like I'm cut out for it. Dedicating my life to stress.
That kind of stress.
Not like that. No. Anywho, so now I feel like I look at work with a completely different perspective and I want to get everything done and be on such good terms with work as I'm leaving. But also I don't think I'm ever going to go back. I'm just so done. I'm really excited to move on and start other pursuits, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So
I feel like it's like pretty life altering too, because that's what you've known up until this point. And so there's probably some of the stress of that as well. Like I feel like there's probably stress that you want to be done and you're still doing it, and it's also ramping up right now. But then probably also just like the unknown and all of it probably combined. Yeah,
definitely the unknown is like freaky. I haven't not worked since like before I was married to Igor, right?
Yeah.
Because you have to have money to survive. And like there was like a couple of months off where I wasn't working because I had just had Leo and I had quit my other job because I couldn't afford childcare with that job. Isn't that so sad?
Yeah.
You can't afford childcare with 2 working adults? No. So I was like, well, I guess I have to stay home. But then I couldn't just stay home. I needed another job to be able to support us as well. So I got a job pretty quickly after Leo was born. And I've just been working.
But that one you did while also simultaneously caregiving.
Yeah.
to your kid.
Mm-hmm. And then I had another kid.
And then caregive on top of that to that kid as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm
Yep.
honestly very excited for you. I think it's going to be a good change.
I'm just really excited and I kind of talked about this before, but like, I'm just excited not to be needed as much, because my job that I have right now, people are constantly messaging me, needing things from me, which is fine. That it totally makes sense for the job position.
But
That's
then
like
you
the
have
job.
2 little humans who also need you.
And a husband and friends, and just I'm never able to be like,
Enough,
yeah,
even for yourself.
yes, oh, and that sucks. Anyway,
Just split in so many different ways. I
Yeah.
totally understand.
Yeah.
I felt all those same
I just feel
feelings.
like if I can handle doing everything I'm doing right now, I can 100% handle just letting go of work and focusing on my children,
Yeah.
being a little more of a homemaker, and focusing on myself. Like, I'm going to have time for that, and I'm going to do that. So
I'm really excited for you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Me too. Okay. 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was your first impression of my most recent partner? What do you think now? That's an interesting question.
Of Eager.
Yeah.
My
What
first
was your
impression.
first impression of Eager?
My first impression of Eager was that he was a Ukrainian dude.
Yeah. No hate, no shade.
But
I married one, but
before you were dating him, I saw him at the gym, and I was like, that guy is like jacked.
swole.
He was just at the gym all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, he was.
He had like so many friends. He was super social. Thought he was great, but I was scared out of my mind because my experiences with Ukrainian guys in Ukraine was interesting. So when you first started bringing him around, I was like, oh my gosh, like how's this going to work? Their cultures are so different. So not even like that he wasn't a good human being or anything, but I just was like, they're so different than like Americans. And so we'll see how this goes. And how has it changed to now? He's like one of the best humans on the planet, like one of my very best friends, and you guys are so amazing together, like genuinely so good for each other. And he is so incredibly loyal, dedicated, loving, like has his Ukrainian flair, but that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And then he is like so much more than just like his Ukrainianness, which at first that was like my first impression was like, oh, that's just a Ukrainian man.
Yeah.
But now he is like a whole human.
Right. I will say I have been on dates with other Ukrainian men. And I didn't think I was going to end up with one. I didn't think I was going to end up marrying a Ukrainian. Just because of the cultural differences and things. So I pretty much from the beginning have thought that my husband is very much a unicorn.
Yeah. He really is.
He's so different than what I also thought he would be like, kind of thing. I had a very similar impression of him as well. So he turned out to be, all the things that you described, just incredibly loyal, so kind and just good kind of thing. So yeah.
I feel like some of the things too, like he brings out like the very best in you. I
agree.
genuinely think like he's helped open your mind to so many things and like been a healing partner for you in a lot of ways. So I think your guys' relationship is beautiful and I love him and I love you.
I think that's a pretty good indicator that you're with someone.
Yeah.
Like that you're in a good relationship.
Yeah.
Is if you're both kind of like blossoming, I guess.
Yeah.
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 Just becoming better versions of yourself constantly. So
I love that. That was a
I
good
know.
question.
It's so sweet. That was a good one.
Okay. Do one more, 2, and then go to 3. Okay. What are you proudest of yourself for? Permission to brag.
Ooh. Well, obviously my kids. I think that's a given because I mean, I 3D printed them out of my body.
Yeah.
So
Literally.
that's pretty dang cool. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything cooler
Yeah.
than birth humans. That's, I don't think there's anything cooler than that in the world. But with that aside, I don't know. I feel like I haven't been able to like really explore a ton just yet on my own kind of thing. because I've been kind of enveloped in work lately. I am really proud of what I've done in work and all the things that I've learned at work. So I think for now, it's definitely not like the thing I'm most proud of, but I will say I'm very, very proud of the things that I have learned at work, and what I have pushed myself to figure out, and that I kind of am scrappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say what I'm most proud of you for? Besides the making your own humans thing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's pretty amazing. I think one of the things I'm most proud of you for that I've noticed is how you have absolutely tackled like self-discovery in the sense that like you took yourself to therapy when you realized, you know what, I've got some stuff I want to like work on. And like, that's so incredibly brave and so incredibly hard. And I think it's something we don't give ourselves enough credit for is like the inner works. Like I think we think, oh, what have I like quote unquote achieved?
Yeah.
That like you can like put on a board or people can see. And so the internal work you've done, I think is like really amazing. And I don't know if a lot of people like really know, you know, and like I don't even know the depths of all of it, but from watching from an outside perspective, just like every day you wanting to be a better and better version of yourself and like figure out who you were and love yourself. I think that's like the greatest gift you can give you and then give your kids, because you're modeling that for them and you're showing them how to do that. And so I've been incredibly proud of you for the work that you've done, because I know it's not easy and it's probably not very fun sometimes.
Yeah.
But you're a beautiful person, and I feel like you just keep like peeling back layers. And so I think that's what I'm most proud of you for, just like watching from an outside perspective.
I love that. Thank you. That's really kind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I just like to be introspective.
Yeah.
I just like to question myself a lot, and not in a like self-judgy way, but like just, I wonder why I think that way.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's taken a long time and work to be okay with that.
I just also want to say too, like you were always a beautiful person. You're just, like I said, like you're just like I said, like it's like an onion.
Yeah.
Shrek. Like,
I'm an ogre.
But just you're peeling back more and more of you.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is so amazing, is it's not that you weren't a good person and now you are. It's that you're always been this beautiful person, but now you get to peel back those layers and like discover more of yourself.
I will say I don't feel like I knew really how to be a good friend or how to recognize good friends and things like that.
But you took those things and went and figured out how to do that. Like a lot of people are just like, okay, they don't even recognize, or if they do, they're like, well, whatever.
Yeah. They lean into it.
Yeah.
Become more of a villain.
But you're like, no, like, I think I could do something about that. Let me go work on that.
I mean, I also had to have people in my life to not only encourage, but like support the changes. I feel like when people make changes that I've made, they lose people. And for me, it's been the very opposite. I've had you and people around me
Like gained more.
be even closer.
Yeah.
I think we've become even closer friends over the
sure.
last few years because of the changes that I've made. So
Yeah.
And vice versa. I feel like you've also done a great job working on yourself and trying to figure your stuff out too.
It's kind of why we have this podcast.
I know. Yeah.
We've been talking about this stuff for a long time.
I know. So many good things.
I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. I know the answer, but that's okay. It says, what ex of mine confused you the most?
Wait.
You don't know many because I haven't like dated very
What
much.
ex of yours has confused me the most?
Yeah.
I don't want to say like names,
I know.
and even the nicknames would give too much.
But I know who you're talking about because I haven't really dated very much.
Yeah. This one individual, I would say, confused me the most because I just saw you like give so much of yourself away for someone who took that and like used that in a bad way. You know, like,
Really?
yeah, I remember one specific time you came to, we used to have a little shave ice truck,
Mm-hmm.
and you came with said ex,
Yeah.
and you brought your ukulele, and like for all intents and purposes, it was supposed to look like you were like really happy and having fun, like you were singing with your uke and everything, and he was joining in and everything. But I just like could feel that you were giving a lot and you maybe weren't getting goodness in return. And for me, it's not like it was confusing at the time. It was, again, I think like you said, you just hadn't dated a lot, and so I was like she thinks this is what love is, but he doesn't treat her good.
Oof.
And I don't even know if she knows that. And so I'm glad now that you have learned and gotten through that. But yeah, at the time I felt like maybe you just didn't even know, but like I knew that it wasn't good. Oof. We also weren't close enough for me to like fully say that to you at the time either, you know. But
I don't know if I really had anyone though that was like close enough at the time.
Yeah.
So I had to kind of figure that one out for myself.
Yeah, and I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad you didn't full send.
Yeah.
Into the future on that one.
Yeah.
So you ended up with someone so much better.
Yeah, I did.
So
yeah.
It was that the same one you were thinking of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't date a ton. I went on a lot of dates, but I didn't like have many boyfriends. So I had like 3.5 total.
That's a good amount. You learned what you needed to learn.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3.
Yes.
Okay. That's just a wild card. I just want to get a question.
Yeah. Another wild card?
Yeah, but actually this one's good.
Okay.
Wild card. Plan a friend date. Stick to it.
Okay.
So we combined.
Okay, cool.
What are we going to do?
Let's see. I think we should go do like a pottery class or something.
Ooh, that'd be really fun. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, it's messy and fun. Or
Crafty.
we go to like a smash place or something.
Ooh, yeah. That'd also be fun.
Scream out your guts.
Get out the anger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could both use that.
We could do both.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll make some pottery and then we'll go smash it.
We have plenty of ideas for friend dates. That's real. I'm like, I want to go get facials. I want to go to a spa. I want to go.
That does sound fun. Okay. Oh, hello. Ooh. What was hardest for you to open up to me about? And what made you feel safe?
What was hardest for me to open up to you about? Probably the time when we weren't friends. Like when we became friends, I think for a long time we just like shoved that into a closet, like pretended like that didn't exist or happen. And we were like, oh, we don't have to talk about that. You know, but then finally we both jumped in and were like, we should maybe like talk about the elephant in the room and like how bad that was.
Yeah.
And why we did that. And like trying to unpack why we were kind of mean to each other and like competitive and just apologizing. Like I think we both had we've had lots of good conversations, but it started with us just like being able to own up to our own stuff.
Ooh, I
saying
like
sorry,
that.
You know?
I like that.
But that was hard.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we couldn't actually get deeper until we did that. And so it was like, should we just like stay where we are and be really good friends and hang out because our husbands hang out? Or should we like try to make our own, you know, deeper connection here? And what if it goes the opposite direction? Like what if I had brought it up or you had brought it up and it wasn't good, you know? Yeah. So scary.
I feel like I needed someone to talk to at that time, you know, going through all my stuff or whatever. And I don't think I really had anyone else at the time. Yeah. To like talk deeper about those things. So I'm really glad that we figured it out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But I think that was tough in the moment, but I'm glad we did it.
And then what made you feel safe, it said? Yeah.
What made me feel safe? I think we had just had so many good moments since the time where we weren't friends that and just like, you know, lots of conversations, and we started having conversations about other things, and finally I realized like, I think it's okay if we like broach this, you know, like we're at a level now where we can both understand what we did was like not awesome, that we were both at fault, and I think we could be mature enough to like move forward. I think if we had been in the same situation where we were, we wouldn't have brought it up. Or
Yeah.
if we did, it would have ended in not actually punching,
Yeah.
but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It would have been a lot more confrontational.
Yeah. And
But
not,
like, why are you mean to me? Why
Yeah.
are you mean to me?
you're always in my, yeah.
Yeah. We're always fighting over the one couch. The nastiest couch in Provo.
You. So yeah, I think just like time and
Yeah.
good experiences together
Yeah.
was helpful.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay. Your turn.
Me?
Yeah.
When do you feel closest to me? What are we doing?
Talking.
Marco Poloing.
Yeah. Marco Poloing. Yeah. We've just had probably not all of our best conversations, but most of our best conversations
Yeah.
via Marco Polo kind of thing, where either you'll have a thought or I'll have a thought, and that kind of like kickstarts a conversation.
Yeah.
And then we can just kind of like bounce the ideas around.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my favorite. I love
Even
that.
texts, and like even just the other day when I got really bad news, like you just
Yeah.
instantly called me,
Yeah.
FaceTimed me,
Yeah.
let me cry. Like I was like the swollen eye cry, like the can't breathe cry, and you just on the phone, let me do that, you know? So it's like,
I was like, I don't know what to text here.
yeah,
So
I'll just,
I have to FaceTime.
yeah,
Yeah.
watch you cry. Like, yeah. But I felt super close to you in that moment. So thank you.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Talking. There's been times when we'll like sit down to watch a movie or something like that, and we just get talk for like hours, and we're like, so we probably shouldn't actually watch the movie. We need to go home and go to sleep now.
Yeah. So real.
I know.
So real. I love it though. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty easy. Last one. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh, this is good. Okay. When you are upset, what do you need most?
I feel like that can vary on what kind of upset I am. It's like heartbroken upset or like mad. You know, those are two different like upsets.
That's true. That's true.
When I'm like really sad, I just need people to rally behind me and like exactly what I just talked about. Like step in, call me, text me, express your love, support. Like it means the world. It doesn't have to be something bought. It doesn't have to be something brought, but just like knowing someone's there is like really, really essential for me when I feel heartbroken. Hugs absolutely are like essential for me. Yeah, just like knowing that someone's there is that. When I'm mad, probably space, a bubble bath, you know, those kinds of things. So it's like, just need a moment. But yeah, people.
I love that.
Yeah. What about for you?
I'm such a like husband girl where like just some of the times that I've been really upset, I just need to be like held
Yeah.
by my husband kind of thing.
Something my husband does is he'll literally like sit me on his lap and just like put his arms around me and hold me tight, but
That's
like
so
sit
cute.
me on his lap.
That's adorable.
And that like helps like,
I'm pretty sure there's research out there about
Yeah.
like being in such a committed relationship and how important like non-sexual physical touch is kind of thing. I'm pretty sure it's out there.
oh, there is hugs. Hugs in general
Like,
are like pretty crucial.
Yeah. I feel like my husband, the smell of my husband is so calming.
Yeah.
Like he's just got really good cologne obviously, but
But like
like
snuggle.
I know. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like when I'm mad, same thing. I need space.
Yeah.
Ooh, it depends on who's making me mad too.
Yeah.
If it's my husband, then go away kind of thing.
And kids and
yeah.
yeah, all of the above.
Yeah.
Like, space.
Yeah.
Well, this has been so fun. I want to just encourage you guys to dive deeper in your relationships as well. Like it can be really fulfilling and it is a good way to learn more about the people that you love in your life. So highly recommend this game, but you don't have to get this game. You can just look up, get to know you questions.
Ask
and,
AI.
Yeah. And just start asking your people them. And it doesn't even have to be a quote unquote game. Like just learn about your people, learn what makes them tick. And I encourage you to get deeper.
Yeah.
I think it's super, super awesome.
I love it.
Well, we love you guys. Have a great week.
Yeah. Bye.
Thanks for joining us this week on the Living Big podcast. You can find us wherever you listen to podcasts.
Join us on Instagram and TikTok for all the things, from relatable mom memes to fun girls' night ideas with your besties. See you next week.